This message is issued by the District Office of School Safety and the County Emergency Response Network. Please remain calm. This is not a test. The following announcement is to be taken seriously. All educational institutions within the county are to suspend access to student lost and found closets until further notice. Staff and guardians are urged to monitor children for possession of unidentified outerwear, specifically a black nylon zip-up jacket, size youth medium with no brand tag. The jacket in question was first noticed at Edison Middle School on Monday morning. A 7th grade student, Elijah Romero, reportedly pulled it from the bin before first period. He said he didn't remember putting it on. Security footage shows him reaching in, then pausing, arm halfway in, face blank. He stays like that for 11 full seconds. Then he zips the jacket up to his chin. When he turns, his eyes don't match the direction of his face. That day, Elijah didn't speak. Not to friends, not to teachers. He walked through the halls with slow, measured steps, as though he were memorizing them. He never blinked. The nurse called his parents after he failed to respond to questions. They picked him up early, wrapped in the jacket. That was the last time anyone saw Elijah Romero. The next morning, the jacket was back in the lost and found bin, folded neatly. No one placed it there. That same day, another student took it, Mariah Reyes. She said it was calling her name. When asked who told her to take it, she said it fit her thoughts. She also stopped speaking. By noon, she was found standing in the far corner of the art room, nose pressed against the brick wall. She remained there until her breathing stopped. But her reflection, seen in a glass cabinet behind her, continued to fog and unfog, long after her chest had gone still. The jacket was recovered again, folded, dry, clean. It has appeared now in 3 schools. Always folded, always on top, always warm to the touch. It does not stay where you leave it. Several staff have tried removing the garment from school premises. One placed it in the trunk of her car. She found it zipped around her daughter the next morning. The daughter had not woken up, but she was smiling, mouth stretched painfully wide, like the skin had been pulled to the edge of her jawline. Teeth exposed, eyes open, no moisture, no movement, but a pulse. Faint, not hers. This jacket is not clothing. It is a vessel, and it wants to be worn. We've reviewed footage of each disappearance. There is no struggle, no noise. Each time, the child simply stands, turns slowly toward the nearest hallway, and walks, often into places that should be locked. One was last seen walking directly into the faculty lounge wall, not through a door, into the wall. Their body never collided. It just kept going, like the brick gave way only for them. Every student who has worn the jacket has vanished, and every time, the jacket returns. Warmer, smoother, tighter at the cuffs, like it's shaping itself, like it's growing comfortable in its skin. One janitor reported hearing voices from the lost and found room at night. He opened the door and saw nothing, but the jacket was on the floor this time, unfolded, arms spread. The zipper moved slightly, up, down, up again, like breathing. The cameras glitched that night. Every screen went red for 7 seconds. A new student enrolled the next morning. No records, no transfer, no parents. Just a boy sitting silently at a cafeteria table, wearing a familiar black nylon jacket. When approached, he raised his hands and pressed his palms against his own cheeks, slowly, like a puppet learning its shape. Then he smiled, teeth too many, some still growing in, layered behind the front row like shark's teeth. We repeat, do not wear the jacket. Do not touch the jacket. Do not let your children near the jacket. If it's missing, do not look for it. If it's on someone, do not take it off. And if you hear it unzip by itself, do not turn around. This is not something we can contain. It is not a possession. It is not a curse. It is looking for someone who fits. And once it finds them, the jacket won't come back. They will, but they won't be wearing it anymore. They'll be made of it. This concludes the emergency broadcast.